quit this time? Or you're just gonna put me in another body cast for 6 months?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrity voice acting cameos in DC animation.
There was a Green Lantern movie, but we don't talk about that.
You have the stench of the Thanagarians upon you.
Says the giant squid.
Definitely Thanagarian. I will speak to the hot girl before I destroy her.
I'm not sure what I'd do if something happened to them.
For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest, most memorable cameo performances in animated DC films and series. Which of these cameos was your favorite? Did any of them surprise you? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Weird Al Yankovic as the Dollmaker. Batman vs. Robin.
Anton Schott died when he was a little boy, when the monster took away his innocence. I'm not Anton. I am the Dollmaker.
This parody musician certainly wasn't singing familiar tunes in this cameo. Weird Al has made many on-screen appearances across his long career, but given his talents, you might think he'd sway more towards musical characters, not a psychopathic strongman who turns innocent children into chainsaw-wielding cyborgs.
Some had to sacrifice so that the others could live.
This criminal is a traumatized maniac who's trying to keep children safe in his own special and creepy way. The King of Parody portrays the villain just right, with his voice a surprisingly perfect fit for the unhinged character. Even though the character's presence was short-lived, he still surprised us all with this fantastic cameo.
Why won't you listen? Why won't you understand? I love them.
Number 9. Conan OBrien as the Riddler, the Lego Batman movie. The Lego movies spared no expense recruiting A-list talent, including Ralph Fiennes as Alfred, Jonah Hill as Hal Jordan, and Zach Galifianakis as Joker.
Save the city or catch your greatest enemy.
But the talk show host playing the small yet notable Edward Nygma took everyone by surprise.
Gotham's greatest criminal minds, including the Riddler.
As one of Batman's many villains, he teams up with Joker hoping to take the Caped Crusader down. With his limited screen time, he still makes an impression, delivering funny responses to the main cast and haunting laughter.
Riddle me this. What just happened?
Number 8. Kevin Smith as Kevin Smith, Superman Doomsday.
1, I don't want to see him in that suit. 2, I don't want to see him fly. And 3, he's got to fight a giant spider in the third act.
A Superman movie where we never actually see the titular hero fly, he never wears the classic red and blue tights, and has to fight off a giant spider? As ridiculous as it sounds, that was a possibility that Clerks director Kevin Smith was privy to. Back in 1996, he was hired to help write the script for Superman Lives, which was to be produced by Jon Peters.
Essentially, if you read my script for Superman Lives, it's like fan fiction.
While it never saw the light of day, Smith recounted the story in 2002. His description of the project became viral throughout the DC fandom. As a nod to this weird experience, you can see Kevin Smith among the crowd during Superman Doomsday, where he scoffs after Superman defeats the Toyman's giant mechanical spider.
Like we really needed him to bust up a mechanical spider, right? Lame.
Number 7. Rob Zombie as Icthultu, Justice League.
Speak not until spoken to, Dust Mote.
Okay, that was just rude.
Winged Mote, who are you?
This cameo is so terrifying, we're surprised it was even included in a kid's cartoon. A bloodthirsty god, worshipped by the people of Thanagar, Icthultu traveled to Earth after being rejected by his previous people.
Speak to me, child of Thanagar.
In the episode The Terror Beyond, the Justice League worked together to banish him from Earth. Rob Zombie is well known for his horror-inspired work, and he portrayed this character with haunting power and modulated intensity. If you were to give a voice to a character based on H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu, who better to get than the iconic heavy metal singer?
I gave your people everything. Why did you forsake me?
Forsake?
Number 6. Nicolas Cage as Superman, Teen Titans Go to the movies.
It's always been my dream to have my own movie.
Well, it is important to have dreams, I guess.
Few could have predicted this casting move. The The documentary The Death of Superman Lives details the story of how Cage was chosen to be Tim Burton's Superman.
My father wore this cape. So this cape was handed down to me.
Exactly.
This cape comes from a long line of Kryptonians who were at the top of their field in science and law.
Producer John Peters said it was because he was something no one expected. Seeing him as the suited-up Kryptonian is definitely a surreal and memorable experience.
I think you want to see this
Yeah.
in its entirety without.
You can decide whether it's good that the film had the plug pulled. Still, this background made it all the better when viewers heard his voice behind the role in Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
You guys are goofsters.
An amazing callback and Easter egg to what could have been. This inclusion made the movie so much more.
Why do you think there's never been a movie made about you?
Well, has there been a movie about you?
So many, and more to come.
Number 5. Jensen Ackles as Jason Todd. Batman Under the Red Hood.
Listen to me, you drug-peddling scumbags. I will be running the drug trade from now on.
Batman Under the Red Hood has a fantastic cast of actors. Ra's al Ghul is played by Jason Isaacs, the man behind Lucius Malfoy.
Commander, this is Ra's al Ghul. Stand down. I will be entertaining a guest in my study.
But it was the voice actor behind the resurrected Robin who had the biggest boots to fill. Fortunately, Jensen Ackles, best known as Supernatural's Dean Winchester, pulled out a stellar performance as the ruthless but sympathetic Red Hood.
You want to rule them by fear, but what do you do with the ones who aren't afraid? I'm doing what you won't. I'm taking them out.
You feel Ackles' layered performance as he and Bruce argue over killing the Joker. The tension is palpable in their delivery as Jason tries to force Bruce into a corner, making this a must-watch scene for anyone who's a fan of DC.
You had your chance. And I'm just getting started.
Number 4. Stan Lee as Stan Lee. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. If there were a Marvel-DC crossover, you'd expect someone like Iron Man, Captain America, or the Hulk to show up. But Teen Titans Go to the Movies gave us none other than the late Stan Lee.
Hey everybody, look at me. I'm Stan Lee, doing my subtle cameo.
In this incredible and hilarious appearance by the famous comic book writer, the self-aware Stan Lee forces himself into the movie as subtly as possible. While other appearances in superhero movies see him taking on many different characters, this appearance makes waves as he plays his own exaggerated persona.
This is a DC movie? Oh, gee, I gotta get out of here.
While he initially panics after finding out he's in a rival movie, he then jumps back in, proclaiming he just loves cameos.
Hey, Stan Lee! I'm back. I don't care if it's a DC movie. I love cameos. Not now, Stan Lee!
Number 3. Neil Patrick Harris as the Music Meister. Batman the Brave and the Bold.
Let's get the Music Meister!
Who knew The Dark Knight could carry a tune? And we're not just talking about holy musical Batman.
Holy musical Batman!
This isn't the first time Neil Patrick Harris has provided his voice to a DC cartoon.
I was 10 years old and I had my own TV series, Johnny on the Spot. My face was on t-shirts and lunchboxes.
Lending his talents to the villain Replay in Static Shock, among others.
If you're behind this in any way, we will find out.
With the power to make anyone sing and dance, the Music Meister required someone with a powerful set of lungs.
Your resistance to my charm now ends when I belt these power chords.
While Harris made his name on How I Met Your Mother, he also has many Broadway credits. This made him the perfect fit for the character, who delivers an outstanding performance as this theatrical and villainous vocalist.
Yes, I'm the Music Meister, and I'm here to settle the score.
Number 2. Michael B. Jordan as Cyborg. Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox.
Batman! You should have let her hit the pavement. You shouldn't have thrown her.
Before the actor was taken on Black Panther as Killmonger, he was trying to prevent World War III in an alternate animated universe of DC. In The Flashpoint Paradox, Cyborg attempts to gather together superheroes to keep his country safe from the Atlantean and Amazonian conflict that's engulfed the world.
You don't understand. They were using this man as a lab rat.
The cybernetically enhanced hero has had many different voice actors over his time in animation, but even before Jordan became a household name, his performance as Cyborg stood out, providing a darker and layered look at a conflicted, post-apocalyptic version of the character.
Okay, then we go. Now. I'll signal the others. Maybe they can meet us there.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Mark Hamill as Tony Zuko, the Batman. The voice behind the Joker is a lot more serious in this cameo.
I'd like to think I'm here to help you, John. For a small fee, my brothers and I will provide your circus with protection.
Billy D. Williams as Two-Face, the Lego Batman movie. A callback to the actor's role as Harvey Dent in Tim Burton's Batman.
Two-Face, we need that door open, baby.
J.K. Simmons as General Wade Eiling, Justice League Unlimited. In between running the Daily Bugle, he was trying to take down DC's superheroes.
I'm gonna show the Justice League that you're not the only superpower on the block. That there's someone who can stop you. I'm here to protect them from you.
Channing Tatum as Superman, the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie. Channing Tatum brings a different vibe to DC's champion.
Can't get much worse than this.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh no.
It's Green Lantern. Oh my gosh, we're roommates. How crazy is that?
Does anyone have some kryptonite that they could give me?
Rosario Dawson as Artemis, Wonder Woman. Before playing Claire Temple in Daredevil, she was sparring with DC's Amazonian princess.
You know, Artemis, I found myself saying a little prayer for you last night.
Did you, Diana? How kind. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Adam West as the Grey Ghost, Batman the Animated Series.
I used to admire what the Grey Ghost stood for. I'm not the Grey Ghost. I can see that now.
In a nod to one of the most notable Batman performances on screen, Adam West returns in cartoon form as the Grey Ghost.
Pay up or pay the consequences. $1 million in cash or the Piedmont Bank is next. Signed, the Mad Bomber.
While trying to solve the Mad Bomber case, Bruce links the explosions with an old TV show called The Grey Ghost.
Pay up or pay the consequences. $1 million in cash or the Gotham Bank is next. Signed, the Mad Bomber.
In his investigation, he finds the old actor from the TV show, and they team up to stop Ted Dimer. What's even better is that the Caped Crusader looks up to the Grey Ghost as part of his inspiration for becoming a superhero, mirroring how actor Kevin Conroy might have felt stepping into the shoes of the Dark Knight.
As a kid, I used to watch you with my father. The Grey Ghost was my hero.
So it wasn't all for nothing.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.